is so stupid. What if Peter Griffin got trapped and betrayed in the hyperbolic time chamber? Like, I know I'm the one making the video and answering the question, but I just randomly had this thought once upon a time while I was in class, and I was like, man, what would Peter Griffin do? And how would that influence the Dragon Ball Z timeline? This is how it's gonna start, right? This is how it's gonna start. It's gonna be a regular episode of Family Guy first, right? And something stupid is gonna happen. It's gonna be like Brian gets shot in the head by Mark Zuckerberg or something. Then Peter's gonna look at Lois and be like, wow, this is worse than the time I got trapped and betrayed in the hyperbolic time chamber. And then the scenario starts. So this is gonna be after the Cell game, so you know, Goku dead, Cell dead, there's peace in the world. So in Peter Griffin's fight with Homer Simpson, you know the one, instead of them fighting like across town and fighting in these other places, let's say their fight goes all the way to Area 51, and like while they're in Area 51, they get put in like some type of dimension hopping machine, and for some reason Peter Griffin gets transported to the Dragon Ball Z universe. Okay, so this is what happens. Vegeta is like training for some reason, even though he said he stopped because, you know, he's a liar. And then out of nowhere he just sees Peter Griffin just like fly into a mountain, and he's like, I wonder what this is. As Vegeta makes his way over there, he sees Peter Griffin like gets out the rubble and whatnot. He just senses a bunch of like power radiating from him. And you know, Peter Griffin still thinks he's fighting Homer Simpson, so in a fit of rage, he charges at Vegeta, and like they start fighting. And at the start, Peter Griffin, he's straight up piecing Vegeta right now. Vegeta was totally caught off guard, but he eventually gets the upper hand at some point. Ugh, this fat man is putting the beats on me. So Vegeta eventually ends up knocking Peter Griffin out, but he's kind of intrigued by him, so he takes him all the way back to the, let's say the lookout. So Peter Griffin gets healed by Dende, and he's like, where am I? Or something like that. Okay, so Vegeta and Dende then proceed to tell Peter just like where he's at, what the world consists of, and just like, I don't know if you'll catch him up on all the Dragon Ball Z lore, but he'll just tell him enough for Peter to understand. Okay, and then Peter's like, oh my god, I'm in Dragon Ball Z! Okay, so Vegeta thinks Peter is a total idiot. But this is where like Piccolo comes in. Alright, check this out. Piccolo comes in, right? And he starts sensing this evil energy coming up at Peter. Cause this is like season 15 Peter, and we all know how evil and just wicked season 15 Peter is. Like, early Peter is a pretty good person, but like later season Peter, bad. So telepathically, Piccolo talks to Vegeta and he's like, yo Vegeta, I think we're gonna have to kill this guy. At first this makes Vegeta a little sad, but they just got done fighting Cell, you gotta remember that, so he's more than likely gonna be thinking rationally, because, I mean, the Cell Saga was a good time for Vegeta, and he's just kinda traumatized right now, so he's down to trust Piccolo's plan. So Piccolo decides to just go for a quick easy neck slash attack on Peter, but he dodges it. Peter dodges the attack and he's like, what the heck guys? So Piccolo and Vegeta start their assault on Peter, and Peter's like keeping up because like he got a Zenkai boost. I just feel like Peter would get a Zenkai boost because he would just get a Zenkai boost. I can't explain it, but he just would. So Piccolo's like, yeah, I'm not doing with this, I'm cheating. So this is where Piccolo gets his idea to trap Peter in the hyperbolic time chamber. So Piccolo's like, wait, Peter, stop. Listen, I know a better place where we can fight where nothing has to get as destroyed as it is now. So Peter, being the idiot he is, he's like, okay. So Piccolo just tells Peter to go in those doors right there. Yeah, those doors right there. You see, just walk in there and I'll come behind you. So Peter, like the idiot he is, goes in there, and Piccolo's like, psych, yeah, and destroys the hyperbolic time chamber, trapping Peter in there. So it takes like, say, a good hour before Peter realizes, like, yeah, he got finagled. So Peter loses his mind. You know, he starts thinking about his wife, his kids, his friends, his hometown. He even thinks about how horribly he's treated his one and only daughter. All of these thoughts give Peter the courage and determination to get out of this hellish place at all costs. And Peter trains for the next 7 years, constantly honing his skills so that one day he can get out of here and exact revenge on the people who trapped him in here.